everyone, and welcome to the legendary Monster Tier List Part 2, where I rate all of the different Monster flavors that I've ever tasted. In the previous video that I uploaded, I mentioned having 49 different Monster flavors in my possession, but since making that video, Monster has yet again released another flavor that I've managed to get my hands on. So, because of the fact that this upload is so delayed, we've now got a bonus rating at the very end. If you haven't watched Part 1 yet, make sure to check it out before or after watching this video. Link will be in the top right corner right now or at the end screen. But before we get into the video, I briefly wanted to repeat what I said in the first part. I do not recommend or advise anyone watching this video to try or generally drink energy drinks, whether it be Monster, Celsius, Red Bull, or any other brand out there. Energy drinks in general really aren't very healthy, but are said to be okay to consume as part of a healthy diet. But by no means am I trying to promote or support the companies behind the drinks in this video, and once again, I'm not necessarily recommending anyone to try them. I am only making this video for the fun of it. And yeah, pretty sure I said it already, but this video is delayed as shit. Even more now than when I originally recorded the part of the intro that you just heard. But what I wanted to say is that besides for the bonus flavor that I said I would rate, I've now taken long enough to have 3 instead. But let's finally get into the video. Next up we have Monster Ultra Strawberry Dreams, which in my opinion is probably the second best ultra flavor of them all. It tastes very good overall, has a pretty strong and nice strawberry flavor, so I'm going to putting this one as our third S tier. Next up we have the best rehab flavor in my opinion, which is Monster Rehab Strawberry Tea. This one is going to be sitting on the same tier as the lemon iced tea one, but I think it might be even better than the dragon one. Next up we have Monster Loca Mocha, which in my opinion is one of the slightly better coffee flavors, even if it isn't that super good. I'm going to putting it below the Irish cream one, even though I think most of the Java flavors taste relatively similarly. This one wasn't just as good as the Irish cream one, but it wasn't that bad. Next up we have another one of my absolute favorite flavors of them all, which is Monster Nitro Super Dry. I'm just gonna ignore what anybody says and put this one on an S+ tier. I think this flavor is amazing and I see nothing wrong with it. Next up we have Monster Watermelon Reserved. This flavor basically tastes like watermelon candies, but it's better than the ultra version of the watermelon. I'm gonna put this one on a C tier because it isn't great, but it's definitely not bad. It just isn't really my cup of tea. Next up we have another really good flavor that I never can get my hands on at all, which is Monster Ripper Juiced. This one is another S+ tier. I think this one tastes very fruity, very refreshing, and I think it's unfortunate that it isn't seen all that much. Next up we have Monster Java Mean Bean, and I'm gonna put this one as the second worst Java flavor. We basically have one Java flavor on every tier, and this is pretty much as accurate as I can get, putting them from worst to best, but I don't have that much negative to say about them overall. Next up we have Monster Pipeline Punch, which I used to absolutely love, but I think it's a flavor that you get tired of very quickly. So I'm gonna put this one on a B tier. The flavor is not bad, but I personally get tired of it very quickly. Next up we have Monster Ultra Gold, which in my opinion isn't a very good ultra flavor, but it isn't bad either. I'm gonna put this one on a C tier right above the watermelon one, but it isn't bad, it's just not great. That's all I have to say about it. Next up we have Monster Orange Dreamsicle Reserved. In my opinion, this flavor literally tastes like drinking an orange fruity pastry, which sounds absolutely crazy, but this flavor is just very weird. It's not bad, it's just very weird and very odd, and therefore I'm gonna put it on a C tier because it doesn't taste bad, it just feels very weird to drink this instead of eating it. Next up we have the old version of the sugar-free Monster, which in my opinion is slightly worse than the new one. I think they did an improvement with the new sugar-free one. It tastes more sweet, more normal, and therefore this is gonna be right below them on a C tier. Next up we have Monster Mule, which I know a lot of people really dislike, but I personally didn't think it was all that bad. I think the more you drink it, the better it tastes, and therefore I'm going to putting it on a B tier. It's not bad, it's not great, it's just whatever really. Next up we have Monster Lemon Rehab, which in my opinion tastes very similarly to the Dragon Iced Tea one with lemon flavor, so it's just gonna sit on another S tier, because it wouldn't be fair to put it below the other one when they now taste that similar. Next up we have another one of my absolute favorite flavors ever, which is Monster Monarch, and I'm just gonna put it straight on an S+ tier. I cannot put it anywhere else. I never get tired of this flavor, it's amazing, and I praise it. It's very, very good. Next up we have Monster Ultra Black, which in my opinion is one of the better Ultra flavors as well. I haven't had it too many times, but I definitely think it's a great flavor, and it's gonna be an S tier because I've really enjoyed it the times that I had it. And then we have Monster Assault, which basically tastes like a sweeter version of Cola and Pepsi. Perhaps if you mix both Cola and Pepsi together, I'm probably gonna piss some people off by saying that, but I don't really know. I'm gonna put this one on an S tier as well, because I honestly don't think they made a worse version of Cola. I think it tastes really good, honestly. Next up we have Monster Ultra Red, which I only had one single time, so I don't remember too clearly what it tastes like, but I know I really liked it, so it's gonna be an A tier from me, but since I don't remember much, I don't have anything else to say about it. Next up we have Monster Ultra Violet, which basically tastes like the color purple. That sounds weird, but that's basically what I remember from it. I like purple, and I didn't dislike this flavor, so I'm gonna put this right next to Ultra Red, because it's not a bad flavor, it just tastes very special. Next up we have Monster Absolute Zero, which is supposed to taste like the original one, but with even less calories than the sugar-free one, if I remember correctly. This one doesn't really taste much different from the old sugar-free version, so I'm gonna put it right next to that one. Next up we have Monster Bad Apple Juiced, and in my opinion this is one of the worst juiced flavors. It's absolutely not bad, but it isn't all that great, so it's gonna be a B tier from me. The main reason for that being that I get tired of it very quickly, but it does taste like a refreshing apple drink. Next up we have the original Monster Ultra, which in my opinion is also one of the better Ultra flavors out there. It is the original one, but it is definitely a great one, and therefore I'm gonna put it on an S tier. It has a light but really good flavor, and it is hard to get tired of it. Next up we have Monster Nitro Cosmic Peach, which in my opinion isn't just as good as the original Nitro Super Dry, but it definitely isn't a bad flavor, so I'm gonna put it on an A tier. I think it's good, but not amazing. Next up we have Monster Ultra Paradise, the Japanese version of that can, and I'm just gonna put it on the exact same as the normal Ultra Paradise. They basically taste the exact same, there's literally no difference, but the can looks really cool because it has a different shape and a bunch of cool Japanese letters on it. Next up we have Monster Mixed Punch, which in my opinion is a really good flavor, but I also don't see this much around here. I think it's a really solid flavor, it's hard to get tired of it, but it isn't all the way up there, so I'm going to putting this one on an S tier. Next up we have another flavor that I absolutely love, but also cannot get my hands on very often, which is the Monster Valentino Rossi 46, the Doctor. It has a really nice fruity and refreshing flavor, and it tastes like a good mix of citrus flavors, basically like a combination of lemon, lime and orange. I have nothing bad to say about this flavor, therefore I'm going to putting it on an S+ tier as one of my absolute favorites. Next up we have Monster Export, which is basically a copy of the original one, but in a much smaller can, so you're basically not gonna drink as much Monster if you buy this one. I personally think it tastes identical to the original one, and the can also looks the exact same. Therefore I'm going to putting it on a B tier, just like the original one. And last but absolutely not least, we got another flavor that unfortunately is getting discontinued. This is one of my absolute favorite flavors of them all. This is a peak lemon drink, and therefore I'm gonna be putting it on an S+ tier because it has the perfect amount of sour and sweet, and it is overall very refreshing. Alright, so for these bonus ratings, we first off got Monster Lando Norris. This is one of the most recently released Monster flavors, and I personally really like it. The flavor is a mix of melon and a bit of yuzu, which is basically a type of lemon fruit. Either way, I'm going to putting this flavor on an S+ tier because I personally think it has a very fresh flavor, and it almost reminds me of chewing bubblegum for some reason. Next up we have Monster Valentino Rossi Sugar Free. Now this is basically the same as the Doctor but without sugar, and I'm going to putting this one on an S+ tier as well because I think it tastes basically identical to the original one, despite there being absolutely no sugar in it. And last but absolutely not least, out of the bonus ratings, we've got Monster Ultra Ruby Red. Now this one I mentioned and even put in the thumbnail of my previous Monster tier list video, and I mentioned that I actually hadn't tried it yet. But now I have, and I've also decided to put this flavor on an S tier. For me, it personally didn't quite reach my expectations, but I really don't think it was a bad flavor whatsoever. It just didn't have quite enough taste for my liking. So this right here is basically the complete version of my Monster tier list thing. I don't really know. These are all the Monster flavors that I've tried, ranked from F- to S+. Whether you agree or disagree, please share your opinions in the comments down below, because I'm genuinely really curious to hear about it, mainly to see to what degree my opinions can be relatable. Another fun thing I figured I would share before we take farewell to this monster tier list series is that I've finally managed to put up a shelf in my room displaying just about every monster can I got in my collection. Personally, I think it turned out really well, but feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, as well as being patient with my horrible uploading schedule. Now, take care, stay safe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Later!
We'll be right back.